And we're back for the final round with our exciting Austere Command Merfolk deck. Our opponent, EMK, has asked for the draw. We've had to decline it because it's kind of more fun to play, at least with a deck that doesn't require much product in its account. I'm going to play first, of course, and that draw looks like it wants a land, but at least we have the Moonglove Extract to keep us alive. Hopefully we draw a land. I was watching my last two rounds with the replay feature, and I found some errors. I did not play perfectly. You guys at home probably are not surprised by this revelation, but I found the replay feature the most useful device Magic Online offers just to improve. It's just been huge just to watch the games and say, oh, that is where you made the mistake. That is where things went south. Doesn't help you at the present time, of course. Luckily, we are still in the finals, but it's just good to have info. For example, the Phalosage I played in the first round. Should have tapped that right away for the drum. Didn't do that. My mistake. A few other ones. Minor, maybe not. Sometimes they matter, sometimes they don't, but they're always good to be aware of. Alright, so we're back here. He's got Oblivion Ring. He's probably going to keep it. Playing red-white. Maybe he's got the giant deck. We passed pretty much whole hog in the draft. Do we want to keep the plains? I think we do. Not. Do we? No, we don't. We can get the land later. I don't think he's going to O-ring the Paperfin Rascal or the Springleaf Drum. And we will cast Dream Spoiler Witches and then go from there, eventually finding a Fathom Divers. Well, I guess we suppose we can just do it this turn. Well, okay. Now we're going to play the Witches. He's going to play the Oblivion Ring. We'll have the Inkfathom Divers, unless we want to play the Inkfathom Divers this turn. Hopefully he'll Oblivion Ring it, and then we can get the Witches in play. I like that idea. We'll try that. It's getting kind of late here. Happy January 9th again, if I haven't mentioned that. But we'll do our best for this final round. Siggy, excellent. Ambitions, Muldrifter, Swamp. Nothing wrong here. Okay, so what's his play going to be? It's either going to be a creature or Oblivion Ring. His best case scenario is casting Oblivion Ring, because we're going to have Sig eventually, but that doesn't really matter. He doesn't know that. He's probably going to play a guy, either a Giant or maybe Ceaseless Searblades. If he does that, our Inkfathom Divers are going to be on defense. Therefore, we're not going to be really doing a lot of aggression right off the bat. I think Muldrifter is the card here, and leading into, well, everything but the Swamp. Okay, that seems fine. Muldrifter, you are fine. You made it. Sig would be legitimate if we thought we were going to be doing a lot of damage and wanting the Divers to stay alive or push through, but at this point, I just don't see that happening. There's the Giant, so Inkfathoms is there for defense. This turns into mana for this. Tap for black is a signal for what's coming. And the Vivid Land seems fine. If he wants to O-ring the Inkfathom Divers, I'm not unhappy with that. If he wants to attack with Hillcomber Giant, I'm not unhappy blocking either. If he's got Tarklopian Sight, Surge, there. Makes sense. That's okay. Can't live in fear forever. Sig will be very fine. Excuse me. Income Drifters. They're not going to be blocking. And the Sig they hate to see. Perhaps we'll get to trick them with a drum activation too, although I kind of doubt it. It's rare they fall for it. It's not impossible. It is getting late. Excuse me for a second while I sip some coffee. Tip to you coffee drinks out there, heavy whipping cream I've been enjoying in my cups of coffee. It adds a richness, a full body to the coffee I've enjoyed. Heavy whipping cream. So he's attacking with the Torch Runner. I would expect he wants to kill Mole Drifter. Do I want to trade 1 damage for 2 here? Interesting question. He doesn't want to Oblivion Ring the Mole Drifter, certainly understandable. I don't think he's implying that he has no defense for the Mole Drifter. It depends if he has a card at all. If he's going to Oblivion Ring the Dream Spoiler Witches, we keep the damage up. If not, then letting the Drifter die here is better than taking 1 point repeatedly. But I think with the Extract in our hand and the Ambitions, I don't mind making the race for a little while. If he's that short of removal spells, that is okay by me. Giant Sire? I almost want to counter that. I don't see why not. And 3. We do want to win the race here, and our mana might be better spent elsewhere later on. I did for 2, not for 3? Oh, that is embarrassing. It must be getting so late. I don't know. Well, that is awkward, but them's the breaks. Yeah, you don't always play perfectly. At least I get to cast Dream Spoiler Witches and Whelm pretty soon. Get the Whelm the Mole Drifter back. That's exciting. Oof, 2. Oh well. I don't need a replay for that one. That one's apparent. Very awkward. And now we don't mind blocking Torch Runner because we'll just Whelm back the Mole Drifter. Might do it anyway at some point. To play. So he's saying removal for Sig. That's possible. I don't think we can really live in fear here. So we will at least block with the a white source. I will block the Great Heart. Give me pro white. Make it an O-ring proof. And we'll let the other ones come through. Paper Fin, or the Drifter, I'm okay with it. There's better creatures in the deck. That seemed to work out pretty well. Here comes Drifter. Still not going to be there for blocking. Get this card out. Well, it's fine to do so. Keep the pressure on, or at least keep the defenses up. If he wants to Oblivion Ring the Moonglove Extract, I am also okay with that. Not sure what the point of his attack last time was. What block you want me to make? I guess involved on the Torch Runner and a red source and a white source with the Oblivion Ring. Oh, they already cast the Oblivion Ring. I don't know why I keep talking about it. Awkward. But either way, that was the attack worked out pretty well for us. Ooh, to us. Exciting. Well, no more damage. No more 1 point of damage anyway. What is his game plan? Ire. Ashling. Does everybody have an Ashling? Okay. Ashling it is. Everybody's got an Ashling. Unbelievable. But I have a Bentacore. So, what's our plan now? Ashling is not going to go to +3 this turn, clearly. I'll go to +2, and then +2, and then +2. We get some heat in there. Eventually Whelm will hit it. As long as we don't take any more damage. I don't expect we'll need to. I don't quite see a problem playing Bentacore into the Whelm. Of course, in response to the first activation, if we extract it, he can't do much more than that, so yeah. I like the idea of attacking with Drifter and not playing Bentacore yet. One more land. Otherwise we just get sick damage with him with Sig. And let's see how this looks. I think we got him. Didn't like that one. Okay. Well, I think this one's getting pro-red. And well, I guess we'll wait for the trigger to go off to make sure I've done it right. Sometimes I make mistakes. It's not impossible. Oh my god, I just did. Unbelievable. Glad I saved a paper fin rascal. I don't get it at all. Guess it happened so fast. No triggered effects. Am I gonna put this video up there, really? Third round, so killer. Cloud Goat Ranger. This guy's deck is nice. Wish I had a Sig in play. Well, I think it's time to Whelm a token. Hope it doesn't draw many more Kithkin. We sure don't want to draw a Swamp. How embarrassing. Note to people, Ashling, not a triggered effect, just going to resolve. I'm not saying this is the worst played game I've played ever, or this year, and the year is young, but certainly those errors I was talking about, they do add up. Not countering a card with Broken Ambitions, probably key. Not saving Sig, probably key. Little things, but you know, they do add up. Probably into 5 damage pretty soon. Do we have anything to bring back? If we draw Pilfers, I guess Drifter. Well, no Kithkin there, that's nice. Ponder, sexy. Eye Blight's ending, please. Well, Warn Welcome, Might. I see a combo. Alright, good. So let's say try it out. It's a risk, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Of course, my instincts are way off right now, but we'll see what happens. Oh, nice. Alright, well, no more thought whiffs. You can have one Kithkin alive if you really want one. Do we save one goat. I think we're a little too low at life to risk that. We'll keep the whelm in hand for more wolf tricks later on. Good. Alright, let's see what happens with this one. He's got a plan in his hand. Not bad. Here they come. Well, we have 6 power on the board. He's at 6 life. We've got Whirlpool Whelm and Pestermite coming. It seems good. I don't see a problem here. So our final question of game 1, which we somehow managed to win. I'm not really sure how. Magic is a fun game sometimes. Do we want to show him the Pestermite, or do we want to show him the second Whirlpool Whelm? I think it's going to be the Pestermite. The second Whirlpool Whelm is pretty valuable. They always play around 1, they never play around the second one. Good enough, despite ourselves, up the first game.